Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bree land campaign, and things are happening at Barley Town. Well, I would like them not to happen as much, because what's happening is invasion upon invasion. And he's gonna stick me, and I don't like the sound of that. Yeah, and this guy wants me to have a taste of his blade, and he also wants to stick me. They all want to stick, and here's another sticker. Called Snagger, and we'll have to try and hold him off at more of a task, which I think we have the forces to do, but we shall see. We shall see. It remains to be seen exactly how well everything will go, but holding Barley Town, certainly we shall. But for now, we'll just have to end the turn and see what all this is going to be about. Now, early doors for this episode, I want to mention that the faction vote is currently underway that will determine the nation set to replace the Rohirric campaign that has by now come to an end. And it is going to be evil factions that you can choose from. So hop on over there and you can basically put your vote down for any faction that you might desire on the evil side of things. I've also included some neutral factions, say Canned or something. Evil, neutral. What are they really? Well, either way, they're on the list. Canned is on the list. And the Ardenaim are also on the list, but provided that they do not go to Gondor, because this channel has seen that before. And also, there are so many other wonderful places where we could take them. Yeah, right now the Ardenaim do seem to be sort of a favorite, which is very, very sensible. It is a wonderfully fun faction to play. But I will say that, interestingly enough, there are other contenders. Isengard is doing really well because it's just generally popular. I believe the Goblins of Moria also recently got a bit of a boost. And so we have quite a lot of play still in this little thing. And I will shut it down only when I come from one day to the next and nothing really has changed, right? So when the new votes start drying up, then I'm just gonna end it, which by my prognosis should happen somewhere around Thursday, Friday this week, probably. Maybe Friday might be a good day. So that's going to be the plan for now. And until then, of course, we have our lovely legacy campaigns, the High Elves and Bree. And right now we are just building stuff, building stuff, building stuff, building stuff all around, building stuff here, there, and everywhere. And Catharsis sits here in the background of everything else. Our Gondorian allies are continuing to hold off Isengard here at Minas Tirith and doing a damn good job of it. We have, of course, given them access to our lands, so they are using that very, very diligently. Trading post. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. But to be honest, the Traveller's Lodge is probably better at this stage, because we just want to convert this place and start recruiting our dear units to make it that bit more secure. We want to hold it securely, so to speak. Tharbad. We could take these guys, send them into a fort. These Greenway Riders can go back and actually be free. Woohoo! And how about these? Ah, okay. And the pikemen are not, but you know, that's still saving us a little bit of a penny. And Bile. Oh, a mercenary hall would be good too. But that trade boost, it's pretty good. Most of it isn't the trading plaza though. Well, some of it is. But catapult maker, yeah, that's going to be pretty essential. And buy a rig. It's going to be a wonderfully lawful place. So let's get another royal hall. That we may save even more money on corruption and also on army expenditure. We'll also need to do some growth related buildings. Some of those that, you know, quick and easy growth buildings. Goody goody. Paladin has now a lawmaker in his team. Yay! Hooray for bureaucracy. And I'm delighted to inform you all that health-wise I am improving.
Orders, my lord. We'll make camp here. March to exhaustion, continuing later.
I'm not 100% health yet,
Your orders, my lord.
so to speak.
We can
But
go no
I
orders.
am improving. I am improving. My fever is no longer as bad. And, yeah, by about half a degree better this morning than yesterday, which is lovely. And so I felt my energy was sufficient to record an episode such as this. Not necessarily a long one, but a nice one. Not long, but lovely. Ooh, Gondor really going at him now. Go get him, Gondorians. And here comes Captain Girithak. With ballista that he can't really use very well. Yeah, this is going to be a walk in the park. We'll save it just for the sake of luck.
Muster your courage, men.
Because
We march into battle.
it always crashes when you don't save it, right? That's always the case. Says the superstitious part of the brain, of course. But that's just all the more reason to save it. Save it always, and even if it crashes, you will have less of a hard time during that crashing. So, oh yeah. So we usually form this up. Ooh, it's been a while since I've played this defensive map. Boom, boom. Let's take Team 1 and Team 2, move them back just a little bit. Something like this, and then we have our dear crossbows. Let's place all of these this time on this side of the fence, I think, because they have a pretty good shot from here. And then we can have some woodland hunters over here having a go. Yeah, they have a decent shot, I guess, as soon as they come inside. And then we have our watchman bogarts. Stick them over here. And let's keep all of these in one team. And we shall keep them from shooting until the enemy gets inside. Green riders. Come right this way, gentlemen. Right this way. Pikes. Okay, so heavy infantry. Going in front of the catapults. Kept in reserve, so to speak. And then we have... Come together, my... He was about to say something very unsavory there, wasn't he? But yeah, we're going to keep them in reserves over here. On the flanks. Oh, you can place stakes. Yeah, let's just do that. Why not? It's not going to do much good, I would expect. But whatever it does is good. And then, of course, we have our pikes lined up over here, where they can pull people into a bit of a funnel and delay their advance. That's basically what they're going to do. Good. I think this is where we're going to keep it. And crossbows. Which unit is coming over there? Dolgador archers. Nah. They're going to be so easily handled. by anyone that I do not think we will need to shoot them much at all. It would almost be a waste of ammunition. You know what? Let's do it. Let's just harass them a bit.
Curses!
Just a little
The
bit.
enemy are battering
Not a lot.
down our gates.
But a little bit. This is how it, after all, just one single army.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
Alrighty. And here comes the real army. Orc slayers in the front lines.
The walls are no longer
Interesting.
ours. The enemy have
So as
taken.
soon as we can, we're going to line up and shoot them. Ah, yes. Here they come. So, Orc slayers. No. Wolf marauders? Yeah. Orc slayers, Orc slayers, Orc slayers, and all of you then fire at will. And with fire ammo, please. And you are actually sort of dodging our farmhand pikemen, so let's just move those in. Excellent. And then archers. Be ready. Ooh. Okay, archers, stop firing. Thank you. Ow!
Pray something changes in the course of battle.
It's for your own good. It's for your own good. Okay, lumbermen, move in and stop those wargs from doing too much. Nice. And you need to concentrate on the massive infantry rather than the war marauders. Oh, hey, what are you doing there? Can you stop it? I guess that's the general, right? Yeah, there he is. Okay. Merchant infantry, or militia, yes. Be at them. Merchant militia. Gotta keep them pinned, lads. Gotta keep them pinned. Nice. Nice.
Battle seems to be swinging in our favor.
Nice work, everybody.
From such tidings does victory emerge.
We don't mind
The
losing a
enemy are badly
few
bloodied. They have
of our
lost
best
half
crew.
their men.
Greenway Riders, why don't you come in
Every
here
eagle flees like
and
a
ignore my
coward
stupid
he is.
accent?
Press on. We've captured the enemy's
Oh,
general.
nice.
That'll teach
We
the
got the
cowardly
bugger.
dog to turn tail and run.
Merchant militia, go back in position. Ooh, this is looking pretty grim for their battle statistics. Dolgudurhost coming over there. Let's shoot them into oblivion, shall we? Woodland Hunters, that's your specialty. And yeah, they're basically all routing now. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. A few more seconds of this and we can just charge in with the cavalry and probably rout their entire army. So, stop shooting. Stop shooting. And then charge! And charge! And charge! Everybody!
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
I like how this is looking.
Heavy cavalry!
Yes, heavy cavalry indeed. Oh, hello, a ballista crew. Well, that's what we have Team 5 here to take care of. Of course, those are the ones left. Yeah. And somehow they are liking their chances and just charging straight into battle. But it's not going to last long, is it? As soon as the cavalry just pushes through. Oh, hello. They're actually trying to get at us. Oh, using their brains. They just decided that, oh yeah, this group, They must have done rock, paper, scissors to find out who was going to be the bait. And then they just ordered to shoot at them. Oh goodness. That's this one dramatic bit of team dynamics over there. Merchant infantry, take care of the Dolguldur host. Lumbermen, do something about that battle to crew. We want this army eradicated.
Behold how our
insofar as possible.
It's time to press the attack.
Come on. Yes, thank you. Oh, a burst crew there. Hello, hello, hello. Gobble, gobble, gobble. And a couple of scouts. And... oh, hello. Goodbye. And then the fighters over there. And these scouts, yeah. I think we've got about as many as we're ever going to. So, let's see.
The enemy are utterly vanquished.
Okay.
This is a
This is
great
good.
victory worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Excellent stuff. How many did we heal? 10 of our ballast crew. A couple of gatekeepers, that's nice. And some pikes. Yes, good, good. I like healing the pikes because it means we will still have them for a future battle. I anticipate, of course, that Dol Guldur is going to be attacking our gates as soon as this repelling of the leading army is made known to them. They're not just going to stop and give us a dignified break. No, 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 no. They're going to press on and try to wear us down, but 73 soldiers per battle? Not gonna go anywhere.
Honor, victory.
Yep. Here comes the next one. One has to wonder for how long they will be able to keep this up.
We must make a stand. We are besieged.
But they do have a sizable kingdom, it seems, and they're just throwing everything into that gap. Well, we are here to meet them. We have the resources to take care of them. Don't you worry. Mungo, how is he? He is hateful and bends the truth. Oh, he sounds like a lovely person, doesn't he? But he's honest. What? He bends the truth honestly. That's an interesting combination of traits there. So he must have a bit of a split personality problem. But he understands logistics, so... yeah, let's get him in. He is hateful, but also respects the enemy. This Ted is an interesting character. I want him on simply for that. I mean, he's got so many things that are just weird. He's convincing and honest, but he also bends the truth. He's hateful, but he respects the enemy whom he hates. He's a man of contradictions, and I can't help but be very much interested in his career and prospects. So let's get him off to the front.
Your
Pronto.
orders, my lord.
Yes, my lord. By your command. Have a taste of my blade.
Oh, a troll catapult. That'll be interesting. They come with trolls this time. And goblin striders. You know what? Let's move away, Captain Larry.
As you wish.
Over into the fort you go. It might just convince Snagger that he can take us. And we are interested in seeing him attack us sooner rather than later. In Mount Buka. Do we go for a Traveller's Lodge? Nah, Mason's Guildhouse first, and then we take the upper tiers. It'll go a lot faster, particularly on the latter upgrades. We'll save those 4 turns easily. And the towers. Traveller's Way Station, perhaps. But also Great Hall. Get a bit of everything. Everything in there. Dullborn. More growth, please. Large cities. I like. Merbuka. Yes, that's the Mason's Hall. And an Oscalon. Improve growth, please. Build an inn. Traveller's Way Station. All those lovely things. Dolgador don't like us because we keep beating them. And now we have new generals in Bree. Lovely to see. Okay, dokie.
Orders. By your command.
Rich and Spike. Fascinating characters they are.
Orders. My lord. Yes. Orders.
Some work should be done in replenishing our forts around Ostsul.
Yes, my lord.
Have a taste of my blade. Your will, my lord. My lord.
Your orders, my lord.
Rich has the superior movement.
Orders.
Quite clearly. Ooh,
Yes,
I mean, that is vastly superior. What does he have for traits? He understands logistics, and he's energetic. Ooh, and he's in safe lands. So that's 5 plus 10 plus 5. That's 20% more than normal,
Your will, my lord.
which is pretty good.
Your
So you
orders,
take him?
my lord.
Yeah.
Orders. Orders.
Yes, my lord.
You know what? I'm going to send Rich out for building
Making
a tower.
camp here.
Your orders, my lord.
because management-wise,
This
he's not
tower
that
will keep vigil over
great.
the lands. We can go no further, my lord.
But yeah, we'll build
Yes,
some
my
towers
lord.
with him. Here in the outer reaches of Bree land. And then he will be able to command whatever armies we assemble from the forts over here.
Orders. As you wish.
Where do we have the nearest? Oh yeah, Methraith, right? That's where we can retrain woodland hunters. It is indeed.
lord,
Okay,
yes.
sorry.
By
Send you
your
on a bit of a
command.
wild goose
Your
chase
will,
over there.
my lord. We can go no
Please go
further
up
today.
here so that Rich
Your orders, my lord.
can make use of them eventually. While Spike sits in Bree for now.
My lord.
Ah yes, these gentlemen. You know, they can also head to the Breeland Fort over here. But they will go through Colonia.
Yes. Orders. Your will, my lord. As you
And
wish.
these siege
Merging armies, my lord.
folk will go with their captain out in the wild. It's going to be good. Dunedain Rangers have arrived.
Orders.
Does Grep need more siege?
My lord.
You know, I think he just might. I think he just might. So let's give him some extra siege and some Greenway Riders. Some elite Greenway Riders. So that,
Make camp here.
that'll be good. And then he can get some ballista as well. Good. Another turn ends. And hopefully we will see Dol Guldur exhaust themselves upon Barleytown so that we can get that story over with and punch out from there. But we'll see. Now this campaign has taken a bit of a militaristic turn, which I'm not overly fond of. This is meant to be a campaign of peace. But Dol Guldur is making that
Your will, my lord.
exasperatingly difficult.
As you wish.
Carries no little upgrades. Bree gets a mercenary hall. and all is well. Rid our landsman. Yeah, we'll have some of those. Armor piercing javelin axe throwers are always nice to get. Catherine. Yes, leather workers. Which means the watchmen are coming to town. Come on, Dolguldur. Show me that you have it in you.
Orders. Your will, my lord. My lord. As you wish.
After this, we can take 2 more in this fort.
My lord.
This merchant infantry unit needs to go. Eventually, it'll be retrainable in Barleytown, but really, we should probably send it elsewhere. Morvatarth is a decent prospect, but we'll need to upgrade the trading posts first.
Orders.
We can send them around the place. Maybe Mount Buka will accommodate them soonish.
My lord, your will, my lord. My lord.
Matty? Yeah. There is space for you and your units. Catapult, Dunedain Rangers, Screamer Riders, and they are just what you need.
Will, my lord. Yes.
But we also need
Forces,
something
my lord.
extra. Privateer Cavalry, maybe. They're a good unit. Yeah, let's get them over there. You go with Matty.
Command. Merging armies, my lord.
Dodborn upgrade, yes. That's what I like to see. Oof. A lovely little tax boost there. The 500 a turn. Cameth Bryn. Yeah, all is good. Our economy is rebounding a bit after our purchases down south.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now these pikemen will be wonderful in defending Barleytown, which is sure to come under fresh attacks. I mean, undoubtedly it is. And so having a lot of trash pikes is just the way to go.
My lord.
Now let's take a look at Karasast. Speaking of the southern regions. Southern regions? Yeah. It is southern. Boobly boobly boom. Middleman conversion going pretty well. Yeah. It's going, you know, nice and steady on. Steady on. Let's end the turn. See what Doggo do. Come on!
Gonna stick you.
Yeah, they really are just sending all available armies into that breach. So unimaginative. As if all they know how to do is mashing orcs into a gate. It's apparently all they are capable of. Warg Marauders as a general again.
Attack!
Now this time, they're sending in a general. You know, those Marauders were a bit annoying last time around. So I am thinking of putting stakes in front of the gate. Now this will of course impact our own cavalry were we to charge that way, but then I will send them around. And hopefully they'll be able to do some things to the troll catapult as well.
And halt this turn of events.
So, catapults, assemble over here. Da-da-da-dum. Right here. Then we will keep our dear crossbows. You'll be over here. But the gatekeepers, specifically, go over here. How close to the gate can you get? I guess that's okay. Pretty good. But you can also get... Ooh, yes, you can get all the way up to here. Let's see. Can we get just a slight bit to the left? I do enjoy my symmetry. No? You can't? You can get... Ah, this is better. Yeah, that's perfect. It's perfect. Okay. Fireman pikes. And lumbermen, aided by the lending pikes. Ah, look at them. With fresh mail armor. This is where you will be. Now, Watchman Bogard, why don't you come over here? I've realised that you are more heavily armoured than the Woodland Hunters, so let's keep the Woodland Hunters where they belong. Behind the lines. It's pretty good. Let's make it a bit narrower. Good. Excellent. And then we keep you all as Team 4. You are also in guard mode. Everything's good. Keep you all away from shooting for now. Goody, goody, goody. Heavies, you go over here. You form Team 5. Team 6. Team 7. And Greenway Riders, I have a special job for you. You're going... Oh yeah, you need to go out the back. Out the back. You have a trek ahead of you. But you gotta get some exercise. It's a rarity these days. Living in goblin mines. And... Yes, you still have placed your stakes. Boom. So, I'm going to take you and send you over here. Run, dear friends. And then Greenway Riders, start making your way around the map. Yes, you're going the right way. Thank you. Ah, what a lovely thing to see. Parliament's army working in perfect unison. They know what they're about to do. And the immense damage it is going to cause to these enemies. Ooh, maulers in front. Nice. We keep our units at fire as well. And I drink some tea. Let's get our Greenway Riders running a bit. Oh, they're already moving after them. Didn't expect that, to be honest. But we can outmaneuver them when the time comes. No worries. Oh, accidentally activated his ability. Well. It'll be okay. Maybe orcs near.
The enemy are battering down our gates.
I'm going to change your statement from maybe to definitely are orcs near. You must be able to smell them by now. Men of Bree. There is a heavy task at hand. Another one. You have faced it before with great aplomb. Of course, we are sacrificing a few farmers and some Dunlendings, but usually they have recuperated pretty well. Know that your cause is just, and that the battle we fight is even juster, even though that's not a word.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
Alrighty. The enemy is coming, and it is up to us to stop them.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
We'll shoot them. Everything's good. Now, over here. What's going on? Ah, okay. The spearmen are heading back toward the gate now that it's open. And here come the Orc Slayers. And their general just charging in, as of course he does. Yeah. Go on. Aim at them. Thank you. And everybody, fire at will. I look forward to seeing how they deal with that. Oh, the Orc Maulers flee. Why are you shooting specifically at them? Come on. Get a grip, man! Oh no. Some friendlies on fire.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Ah! Grow a spine, man! We definitely have what it takes to win on this day. As we have done so many times before. Greenway Riders, please run, or the battle will be done when you get there. Because the enemy is already starting to flee. That general has fallen, and yeah, it's only a matter of time, really. Sweet friends. The enemy is here. Oh, hello. What are you doing?
Changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Just keep still, laddies. Keep still. Oh, this is a shooting gallery, really. And I like it.
Pick up your bows, countrymen.
40% of them gone. They face the stout men of Bree in all their ingenuity.
Only half the enemy force remains. For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Halt, dear friends. You need not endanger yourselves. Fire at the stalkers and the Galu hosts. Ow. Yeah, not much of their army remains. Of course they have those trolls, but really, I'm beginning to think we might be able to just run some ballistae out there and take care of them that way. That would be kind of satisfying. Riders of the Greenway, we are sending you on a perilous mission. Oh hello, Mirkwood Orcs deciding once again to reverse or to go back and do. What are you doing? You can't be fleeing. You have to be willfully charging straight into battle.
Heavy cavalry!
Fascinating. I think it's safe to say that their advance at the gate has been halted. And as we can see, our stakes have claimed quite a few lives. We can basically count the orcs that are suspended in mid-air for some reason.
If we continue like this, we will
Yeah, those
smash the
Galu archers aren't worth much. Nice. Yes, and now I want the ballista crews to move forward. Come on. Rout those guys and make it snappy. Otherwise, those Mirkwood Orcs will do their best to make you unhappy. And trust me, they're pretty good at that. Oh, but now they go... What? I don't understand the thought process of those Mirkwood Orcs. They seem utterly incapable of rational actions. Maybe they're just really bad at committing, you know? Every time they get close to something that they would call an objective, they just, oh no, 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 we couldn't do that, and then they double back. But now they charge. But they could have charged before and actually hit us. But they did not. Maybe they're just mired in perpetual self-doubt. Okay, Team 6 and Team 7 move ahead. But this time, I want you out there. And Parliament, I want you to be over here. Suppress the enemy.
Very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
How are you doing? You're fighting the Mirkwood Orcs and doing okay, but I'd rather have you not fight the Orcs and do even better. And see, you're being shot at by the trolls. So, yeah. It's not fun to be out there. But of course you're doing a major service to your country. To your nation. To the land you call home. You're fighting in faraway campaigns that your families may be free. How are we doing on getting those machines out? Pretty good, pretty good. Keep going. Thank you, good soldiers. You're doing a wonderful thing. Now rout these buggers so we can get on with it.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Oops. Hello, cavalrymen. There are spears nibbling at your shins. Get off. Get out of there. Run to those orc maulers instead. They're much more fun. Alrighty. Merchant infantry, you have done well. Your job is now to secure our siege crews at all costs. They are more important than you realize. So, come on, over there. Right. Hello, hello. Oh, they're shooting at the Longbeards, aren't they? Fascinating. Let's keep the merchant infantry on hand, but take the Longbeards back a bit. How are we doing over here? Mirkwood Orcs doing a thing. Okay. Ah! The Mirkwood Orcs just immediately run.
Very much in our favor. Victory will be
Thank
ours.
you for being so bloody useless. Sweet orcs. I couldn't do this without your faltering morale. Capturing spears and pikes It's one of the best ways to making your... to giving your cavalry a bit extra XP. Okay. Merchant infantry. Nice charge. How many are left?
Continue like this, we will
5.
smash the enemy.
3 left. Good. Nice progress.
Behold how
There
our
we go.
cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack. The enemy are utterly vanquished. This
Losing
is a
even less than
great
last time.
victory worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
And ooh, a ballistic crew taking more than the catapults. I think that is a wonderful thing to see. Gatekeeper's doing well too. Parliament's gatekeeper's doing better than the others. I mean, yeah. I've heard some speculation that... I can't help but speculate, personally, that a ranged unit benefits from experience in accuracy. Now, I have yet to compile any hard data evidence for this, but it seems to me that in a situation like this, there is nothing else to really explain it. Because Parliament's gatekeepers
There is no glory in hiding like this.
were further away from the target
Honorable, glorious
than the
victory.
standard ones. And there
We
were fewer
stand
of them
vigil as the enemy surrounds
than,
us.
than with the normal regular battalion. And so, the fact that they end up being more effective, it just seems strange, right? By all the... I mean, if they were not more accurate, how would that come about? Time and time again.
My lord.
Is it just Barlaman's fantastic presence? I mean, his presence is fantastic, don't get me wrong. But it just seems...
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
It just
We can go
seems
no further,
strange
Lord.
to me
Your will, my lord.
that it could ever be the case. So, if anybody has a better idea or understanding of how that works, please do let me know.
Have a taste of my blade.
I'm almost tempted to regain the initiative, but let's say
Have a taste of my blade.
I'm thinking that we could push out of Barletown.
I'm gonna stick you.
These are going to attack in like 2 turns, I guess. So, here's the plan.
I'm gonna stick you. My lord.
We could try to push out of
Your will, my lord.
Goblin Town next time, because this army, I mean, it has some Uruk Slayers and some Camille Shadow Rangers. You know, I don't know. Maybe they will attack, maybe they won't. Ooh, the Snow Wolf leave more of a task. Thank you very much, everybody. That's lovely, lovely, lovely. And Mount Booker just still sits there, and it's beautiful. Okay. But I'm thinking that we might be able to just push out, you know, sally forth, and then take the army to the other side of Barletown, and really taking the fight to Dol Guldur. Because I'm not sure anything else will end the senseless violence that we are experiencing between what could otherwise be great brothers in trade and prosperity. A relationship that they are seriously casting into doubt. Watchman Bogard. Decent little unit. More archers has never hurt anyone. Especially in this game. Retraining all that can be retrained. Ah yes, Cameth Bryn can now train gatekeepers. It is beautiful. Beautiful, I tell you.
Your will, my
these mercenaries can go into a fort over here. We can just gather mercenaries in the forts around Bree.
Your orders, my
I mean,
lord.
that's how they'll be free, right? So, a watchtower here on the border, and then you head into there. And we could also send maybe... Yeah, some Greenway Riders, why not?
I'm gonna stick you.
They're probably going to counter-attack here at Orsul. Seems to be what they're building toward.
Your orders,
That'll be
my
interesting.
lord.
A very interesting battle indeed.
By your command, we'll make
Reinforcements
camp here.
for Bartertown, made specifically for them, with pikes, catapults, gatekeepers, all those lovely things that we need to stave them off
Go no further.
indefinitely. And as a rule, it seems to me that the AI will not really accept peace while besieging your settlements. Just not. They consider, oh yes, this is a sign we have the upper hand. Why would we commit to peace? So. Oh no! And now Orion has been taken by the... That's annoying. Annoying.
Is that what you want?
And there is the bloomin' factionaire. Being smashed to a pulp by Isengard armies inside a fort on the edges of what was once their territory. Okay. Let's get a mercenary hall here in Catharsis. We need something to push back against Isengard because they will hit us sooner rather than later. And at least then we could have landsmen, Salarine, pikemen, you know, those kind of troops. And 4 turns for that. That's good. Regardless of our middleman level. Kobadishar. Let's fast track our wonderful mainline troops. Butcher Doom upgrades. Yes. Now this is good news. We have some corruption. Let's deal with it. Lord's Hall, please. Ooh, it takes about 200 away in corruption. That's perfect. And an armory would take even more. Oh, Jesus, yes. Yes, it would. That's a pretty profitable building then. Interesting. But we'll also need some trading buildings, so let's get on those. Ooh, merchant vaults and Tharbad. Gotta love that. And merchant infantry, gatekeepers. You know, the essentials. And Vile also turning into a viable point of defense, if you will. It's all looking very, very peachy. Lord's Hall coming to Dolborn soon. Should we get a baluster for Byrig? I say so, yes. A single baluster. Put it in the town square and defend it with pikes. That can be a lovely thing to watch. And I want to watch exactly that. Let's get some mercenaries here.
Your will, my lord.
Again, we send off the landsmen because for some reason they can't be
Yes.
free.
We'll make camp here. Orders. By your command. Not possible.
I wonder if we put these here and the enemy attacks, will they come and join? Would be amazing if so.
Your will, my lord.
Coming in from the back door. We will see, we will see. Oh. It is good to be recording again. It's been a while since I've been at it. Ah, and here come the snow orcs. But yeah, I recorded a little bit ahead during the weekend because I had a lot of gigs, and then of course I got sick. So all in all, it's been quite a while. Goodness, so many armies facing us today. But of course, the benefits of winning this are plentiful. We take away Gerzog the Fearless with his Orc Avengers, which will be amazing. And it's their faction leader as well. Then, I mean, the other armies, I could take or leave them really, but we'd also take back our Sul. So, I'm gonna get on that right here and right now.
Muster your courage, men!
It's payback time!
March into battle!
Payback time indeed. But I wonder what the terrain is gonna be. Decently favourable. Now, we don't have any siege equipment, which makes us slightly more agile. Let's start by grouping up our units into different classes. Now our gatekeepers are essentially going to be our general killers for this battle. Let's put them over here. Put some watch sheriffs right behind them. And I think this is going to be the hill we're going to die on, so to speak. Bandobra's archers. Oh yeah, they can hide. That's a useful trait. We'll take these and put them on the inside. And with these in the middle, I can then move out into the enemy as required. That'll be good. They don't really have much cavalry presence here, so I'm not going to use stakes. It would probably end up hurting our own cavalry, which is something I just do not want to see happen. Let's put the bodyguards over here too. So he has he's double bodyguarded, as it were. And we'll split our cavalry off into two sections, one on the right side and one on the left.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
No. Okay, so they have a relatively large force over here. Well, large. No. This is a... Oh, it's just a lot of units, but weakened units. Okay. And this is probably the bigger one. Yeah, they do have some siege here. Interesting. And this is their general. They're being shot at by our gatekeepers already. It is wonderful to see a plan working. This is then Gerzog. Yes, it is. Okay. What's coming over here? A couple of weaker units. Okay. Oh, yes.
Only half the enemy force remains.
These mountain guard are going to suffer. Now, we are positioned okay, I would say, for dealing with the main army of Gerzog. So that is nice. And these stragglers, which is kind of what they are, can probably be handled, at least their archers, can be handled by some initial cavalry charges. So that's what we're going to do. We're also going to take some of these. Oh, why not some lumbermen actually, to tie them up with some cheap units and then outmaneuver them with cavalry. I think that's a good idea. Because our cavalry is not really, you know, despite their promises of being heavy cavalry, they're not powerful enough to deal with their bodyguards effectively. They don't have the punch. But they can deal with other troops. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Now that is something we do want to put a stop to. That catapults. So, cavalry. We're going to send one unit of cavalry over there. Good. Black shield archers being pinned. That's good. Orc fighters. Huh. Would you look at that? It's pretty good. Okay. Now,
the battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
They're shooting straight at our gatekeepers. Jammy bastards. Nah, this army's routing. Okay. Cool. Not gonna complain about that at all. Now I'm gonna complain about them shooting our dear. Ah! Units. Charging their catapults? Oh yes. Catapults gone? Well, mostly. Let's get out there. Hopefully just nab one or two on the way out. Not really. But at least we interrupted their shooting cycle. And the burst I seem to have kind of done in themselves, but now Gerzog is coming at our cavalry. And our cavalry can't really take him on that well, so yeah. Black Shield Warband. Nope, that's not what we would like to see here. Black Shield Archers. Much better target. Watchman Sword Guard. Take care of those, please. Orc Scouts. Take them down. Black Shield Warriors. And now they can be dealt with by our bodyguard units.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, how are we doing over here? Still shooting those
like
damn
this,
catapults.
We will smash the enemy.
Okay. Team 7, how are you doing? Taking on the warband. Okay. Black Shield Warriors, Snork Raiders. Okay. Good. Hillman. Yeah. They will be met by the defenders of the Shire. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Nice. Now they're gonna attack, but they're not going to be advantaged by their tactics.
Only
That's for
half
sure.
the enemy force remains.
Crush is crushed. So that's nice. 71. Yes, you have done it to the catapults, and now you'll do it to the ballista crew. Now, what's going on over here? Black Shield Archers, get them in the back, please. Over here, oh yes, the enemy is running right past you. Okay. You know what? Yeah, we'll take that. Rainbow Riders move to intercept the Orc fighters, and your friends will come along shortly.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Nice, you've shut down the siege crew. Good to see. Shh. Snork Raiders. Yeah, that's a prime target for a charge. And here... Yes, your captain has been killed. Good. Lumberman, you have done so well. Let's get you over here. Of course, you also have 2 experience points worth of damage, which is good. Okay, what's going on here? Mountain Guard faltering, Mountain Guard faltering. Orc Avengers. They need to go.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Okay, which one was this then? another captain.
The enemy
Possibly
army
these
flees
ones.
the field. Pursue and run them down.
Okay. How are we doing here? They're fleeing. Excellent stuff. Good, good, good. Capture them then. Watchman Bogard. These Black Shield warriors need some help. And these Orc Avengers need to die. You know what, we could probably charge these Black Shield warriors all right in the back, so let's get on that. Over here, ooh, you're incurring some losses. Let's get you out of there. Oh, Black Shield warband. Don't like it. Let's get you over there and charging them instead. Good, good, good. Good there. Good there. Good. Enemy general fallen. Zaglun. That's what I like to hear. Snorg Raiders. Yeah, bodyguard, you can get on those. It's good. It's good for you.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
And these Orc Avengers are beginning to regret their decisions in life. Doing it? Okay. Yeah, you do need some help. What's going on here? A hillman. Oh, a single one. Okay, you should be able to handle him.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Nice little charge. Let's get you out of there. And the Black Shield warriors shall suffer another little defeat over here. Lumberman. Attack. No, that's not a good charge. Get away. How are we doing over here? And why isn't that bloke dead yet? Come on. Get on him. Now, what's going on here? The Raiders are decently happy with this battle, but let's make sure they don't stay that way. Oh, you guys, you're being harassed, aren't you? Oh, yes, by Black Shield archers. Okay. Let's just get you out of there and instead shoot them with crossbows. Oh, what's happening here? A general. Ah, okay. You know what? Yeah, let's get away from him and allow these lovely lads to. Oh no, he died. Zogdush is gone. Good. There we go.
Behold how
Snorg
our
Raiders
cowardly
gone.
foe runs. It's time
Wonderful.
to press
Black
the
Shield
attack.
warriors running. Good work, Lumberman. Good work. You did what many of your peers could not. Those riders that are doing nothing else, target those Black Shield archers in a charge. Yes. Breland bodyguards. celebrating a well-earned little triumph of theirs.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight. Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Finally!
It's time to press the attack.
The bloke croaked. Yeah, we've done it.
This is a clear victory.
A clear victory. We did take losses, but considering that the general quality of those orcs far outstrip our soldiers, well, I am happy with today's result. They came in surrounding us, and we ended up holding our ground very well. As such, we have taken from them a mighty political and military leader, and also reclaimed the territory that we intend to keep this time. And on that note, I think we will let this be the end of it. We might just do a few administrative bits and bobs, and then we'll be out of here for today.
By your order.
Orcs are good and bad. I'm gonna ransom them away. Oh no.
An honourable, glorious
We're just gonna occupy it.
victory. My lord, our courage and honour have conquered.
We're gonna keep the population alive. I'm sure they will be pleased. More snow orcs. A bit late to the party this time. The ring is in Dol Guldur. Oh goodness. This might be an opportunity in disguise, everybody. We could send an army to Dol Guldur. Bilbo, are you ready for one last adventure? But then we'd have to get him into Mordor. I suppose we're neutral with them. We have no grievances. But it would be a very long trek to get him all the way through the lands. Ooh, I suppose we could try to make an alliance with
My lord.
Mordor and
Yes,
get
my
military
lord.
access.
Yes,
That would
my
be
lord. Your
funny.
orders.
If we could do that,
Without question.
but we can't. Why can't we? Because they're enemies of the Kingdom of Gondor, whom we currently hold as allies, of course.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Ah, Captain General Amon has kept off the enemy. Mitchell delving, upgrading, to great joy and cheer across the land. And we celebrate by procuring more trade resources. Matraith similarly upgrades, and we'll have access to fairgrounds, mercenaries lodges, irrigation systems, catapults, all the good things. These woodland hunters will be very, very useful. Mr. Galon. Watchman Bogard. Yeah, let's get some decent troops in here. We're free upkeep for 2 units, so yeah, let's... no, let's go with the Bogard. And Breagoth gets its mining network. Still a bit of corruption going on. Bert? What are you doing? Oh well. We'll get it eventually. Ah, Mason's Guild House at Mount Buka. Excellent. Soon this place will be a recruitment hub in its own right. First though, Traveller's Lodge please. We need to convert the population, arduous though it may be.
Yes, my lord.
And Bree, what can you train and retrain? Ooh, Hammer Guard. Very good. Very good. I've been looking forward to that. And apart from that, maybe some of those Dunlending pikes. Why not?
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
Otto,
So well hidden. The trap.
come right over.
With honor, orders.
Your orders, my lord.
Your will, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
You have some decent machinery at your command.
Your will, my lord.
And here at Morvatath, we shall begin to retrain the troops that have arrived. Everything's good.
Have a taste of
I'm
my
looking forward to
blade. I'm
continuing
gonna
this campaign.
stick you.
And continue it will. But for now, we are where we need to be. Going on a little bit of a hiring spree, but overall, just having a good time in Middle-earth with our friends.
By your command, march to exhaustion, continuing later.
But tune in as we continue with Bree. Next time will be a High Elven episode. I'll probably alternate them. And then next week will be see the beginning of whatever campaign is chosen by you all. I look forward to having your feedback in the form of this poll. And I also look forward to playing new campaigns with you. I'm also thinking about other ideas that might not involve
Your orders,
just
my lord.
this lovely game, but also others. So someday you might get a poll on what you would possibly want to see, as this channel does a little bit of branching out in its own right. But for now, I just want you
My lord.
to have a lovely day.
We'll make camp
Captain
here.
Total Waffle,
We can go no
considerably
further
out.
today.